We've been living on this farm for 26 years. It was his grandmother's homestead, and it's been in the family, in the Riefenberger family, for 60 plus years now. We would be the
third generation on this farm, and the other farm I have over there was my mom's. Was her mom's folks, and I'm not sure the way we look back, that one is probably 5 or 6 generations now into my mom's side of the family then. On the morning of July 31st, we woke up to a real strong wind, and we were standing out by our front porch watching because I was in the progress of building a new shop, and we had it about 3/4 done. We had it all cabled on the inside to the payloader, and after so long it just couldn't take it, and that whole roof went up into the air and flew across, and as soon as we seen it go up in the air, I says, it's time to go to the basement now because it's getting too bad. And when we come back out, we found out it did more damage, that it landed on another shed and totaled that one out, and had my combine in there, and there was $45,000 damage to the combine. And the bin took the roof off of that, and this is the parts that are left of everything, all the steel that is on a pile now. This one up here is the progress of what the shop was being built when the storm come through and took the roof off. And this is just another picture of it. And when the roof come off, it landed on this here building and smashed it down. And this is just another picture of the roof laying on the other side of the building. Here's another one. And this is my combine after it was taken in for repairs. The whole tank and the auger was all bent up. So they took it in and repaired it all. And this is just a shot of what the inside of the shed looked like with the roof all smashed down on it. And this here one here shows the picture of how the roof of the bin was just caved right in. And then we thought we were past all of our troubles. We thought 2009 was going to be a good year for us, and then January 24th, 22nd.
Yeah, it was on the 22nd of January. He went in to have some stents put in, and it was going good. And the last one they had some complications with, and they ended up doing emergency open heart surgery on him.
Yeah, he has owie.
And then from there he had complications and had congestive heart failure, and then from there another complication, and he ended up having a pacemaker put in, all within a 2-week period. He did develop a blood clot in the leg that they took the vein from as well, so they were treating him for that also. And that's when they discovered that his heart had stopped beating 6 times within a minute during the ultrasound, and so then they rushed him by ambulance back to Sioux Falls to have a pacemaker put in. That his open heart was on the 22nd of January, and everything, he was in the hospital for 2 weeks. All this happened within a 2-week period, and I think when we finally did come home, it was February 5th, our anniversary. So we thought that had to be a good day. Make it all start over for us again. We had heard about Farm Rescue through a lot of the advertising that they had done, and they had assisted a family south of us last year, and we had heard about that. So I went on the internet and did the research to look you up, and I decided to fill out the application because I knew he wasn't going to be able to do it on his own, and farming's his livelihood, and I didn't want to see him have to give it up. So I completed the application for him, and that was the end of February. And in March, we had heard from Farm Rescue that we had been accepted. So that was a really good feeling, just to have that burden taken off, knowing that he was going to get the assistance to help put his crop in this spring, because I knew he couldn't do it on his own.
And on the application, when they said that they were going to show up when it needed to be planted, they showed up right on time, and they've been really good, and it's been a blessing to have them come.
The application process was very easy. It was just a one-page questions, just a few questions to answer. Very simple, easy, quick, and the process itself was just a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be, and we got a quick response back from them, which really made it nice.
The volunteers have been a real good bunch of people. They want to help you any way you can, and they're willing to do whatever you want them to do.
Planting corn. Soybeans.
Planting soybeans?
And they're a real good bunch to get along with.
They're almost like one big family, and they just are there with open arms to help you in any way they can.
Some of them have been farmers all their life, and others are just people that want to volunteer, and they're all willing to help and do whatever they can. The Weavers have come up, and Charlie Hardy has come up and been helping, and Smokey has been one of the main guys running so far. He's been a real help. He's good at what he's doing, and he seems to enjoy it.
He's been running the cedar and doing a great job with it.
And Bill Gross himself has been out doing some of the work, so it's been a great bunch of people to have help us.
And from the time that they accepted our application, they've been in contact with us from that day going forward to keep in touch with how the progress was coming with the farm ground and stuff. And so, I mean, they stayed in contact with us the entire time since we've been accepted. So it's a great group.
The businesses that sponsor this farm rescue program are probably one of the best people that can be around to help support a big project like Bill and his volunteer group has going for him. And it's a wonderful thing that these sponsors are doing, and I hope more businesses can get involved with this great project of farm rescue and help sponsor it.
I think it's great that there are companies and businesses out there that are willing to donate their equipment, like RDO equipment, Bremer Bank, and Walmart, to support an organization like this that Bill Gross has put together. Because farming is an expensive occupation, and it takes a lot of financing to keep a farm going. And it's great that they can travel North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, and be able to assist those families that are in need of help. Hopefully there's more sponsors out there that can come forward and keep the organization going for Bill.